Come on up. There you go. Oh, did you miss your footing? Morning world, welcome to Thursday the 16th of July, aka Mrs. P's birthday. Dirty mucky bugger.
I do look at the comments though.
Right, I'm in the Defender today because my van is at our garage having the seatbelt issue sorted out. It looks like we're going to have to put a complete new seatbelt mechanism in there, which I have been told to brace myself because it won't be cheap. I already know that the seatbelt bits and bobs is like a few £100 worth, but it's got to be done. I intend keeping the van for the foreseeable future because nothing wrong with it, so why move it on? So I might as well get the job done. So anyway, so Mrs. P is in the house with all our daughters and they're scoffing cake and stuff. It's too early in the day for cake for me, so I've decided I'm going to go to Thornbury. I've got a bit of banking to do, and I've also got to go and check the sheep because apparently we've had a few escapees. I do love my Land Rover. I've had Defenders for years and years, but they're not known for their comfort, and if anything the Puma, this chap here, is possibly one of the most uncomfortable Land Rovers I've ever actually owned. So Donkey, our old 300 TDI, is more comfortable. Go figure. One or two have mentioned in the past how lucky you having two vehicles, you know, a van and a Land Rover. Well, I could justify the van because on my tree work side I probably do between 10 and 12,000 miles a year bombing around the countryside looking at trees. And when you look at the cost of running my Fiesta van at like 62 miles to the gallon, and this thing at mid-20s, no, you can stay over there. Okay. The cost of the fuel alone kind of justifies keeping my Fiesta van. The second reason for having the Fiesta van is it's comfortable. It's nippy. It's just doesn't hurt my back. So today I am forced to do everything with the Land Rover. Hello. Because I don't have the van, but I would normally be doing this job in my van because it doesn't hurt my back. Right then, we're off to Thornbury, drop off a few bits and bobs in the town, and then I believe my brother is waiting for me at the other farm. Excuse me. Apparently one of the ewes, number one's mum, is looking a bit squitty around the backside. He said she wants worming. That won't be the case because they've all been wormed. So it probably means she's eaten something that doesn't agree. So we're going to go and investigate that. The neighbour rang up as well and let us know that they got them back in yesterday because they've been escaping. So I think what's happened is the sheep are actually bored with where they are. They've been there for a couple of weeks now. We wouldn't normally keep sheep on a piece of grass that long, and it is now time to give them a bit extra. We just got to decide which bit extra we're going to give them. Got all that ragwort on the left there. I don't have to grind my gears. shade. Alright, see you soon. I bet you hardly moved, did you? Eh? See, you didn't even have to ask that time. Right then, onwards and upwards. Okay, so our build society has put in some fairly extreme COVID-19 restrictions in there, which is kind of that's fair enough, I understand, but I haven't got time to muck about, so my business will have to keep there for another day. So we're back at the farm with little brother. We're going to go and block a hole in the hedge. Sheep have been escaping.
Where's Pussycat? Pussycat! Did you see that?
That was my fault because I shouted Pussycat. I don't think she'd catch it, to be honest. So are they getting through up in that corner up there, or
no? Top side the gate.
No. Let's go out there.
2 holes.
2 holes.
You can walk it from here.
All right, we'll walk it from here. Well, the outcome of that short visit was the sheep were getting out because they wanted to go into grass next door because it's fresher, greener and nicer. So I can block the hedge up and stop them or let them have it. So we've let them have it. We've got enough grass now, we're pretty sure that not going to be a problem. The coarse stuff they were on was still good enough to lie on and then go and shelter in there, but the actual food value for it, I think if I left them out there much longer, it would start dragging the ewes down, lambs would start going back, and the case of what's the point. So so they're going out there now. We really need to look at separating ewes and lambs. To be honest now, we need to wean the lambs off. They've been out with them too long. But our grazing plans this year all got messed up because of TB. So we'll see. I actually think some of our lambs within a few weeks will actually be fit for market. So we'll start paying attention to market prices and decide whether now is the time or whether to hang on to them and you know, well, take them later. Always a yin and yang thing, that is take them now and get the price you're going to get when they're at their best, because they'll never be much better than they are on good grass, or wait till later in the year where you fed them more and the chances they've gone back. So we will have to think about that. Yes, it is Mrs. P's birthday, and no, probably shouldn't be working, but she is, so I might as well. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, go on, up you go. Come on, get up. Right then, as I remember, we require some fuel. Yeah, I reckon fuel would be a good idea. Tractor could do with a good wash really, but we've got a small problem there, and our steam cleaner has decided to finally give up the ghost. Yep. It is probably 20 years old, mind. So I've got to decide now whether I want to replace our steam cleaner, which I don't really want to replace our steam cleaner, because to buy anything any decent it's probably going to be, I don't know, a couple of grand like that, and we don't use it that much. So I've got to make a decision now as whether we just stick with their diesel cold water machine, which is fine for washing out trailers and washing down muck. Not so good on oil and grease though. Think about it. So we are off down to a local manufacturer to cut some grass for them. I can't video inside because it's all security and stuff. So I might be able to video a bit of the journey down and a bit of the journey back, but the actual working on site, I'm afraid you'll have to use your imagination, because I won't be doing any filming in there. And then maybe we've got another bit of work to do for the town council. The problem is the gateway into the little paddock I need to top for them. There's always a blinking car parked in there, and every time I go up there, I end up turning around and coming home because I can't find the driver of the car. So if I go today, this will be third time, maybe third time lucky. We'll see. I'd like to get it done because I can tick it off the list as well as done. That'll do. I don't tend to brim my tank. One, because I don't need to. I can fill it up whenever I want. And two, there's a piece of pipe on top there. It's a breather, but I think there's a seal gone on it. It's one of those things that I have to remember to do. It's literally just a breather between two high spots of the tank. But in fact, I'll show you. This fella here, this bit of pipe, and all it does, it connects those two pieces of tank and allows it to breathe. But I think it's like there's a seal or something gone in there. I just have to remember to repair it, or get a new pipe, or a new seal, or put some PTFE around it, or something. But not today. Today we're cutting grass. Right, and I have my best mate with me, obviously. Okay, right then. Shut the barn up and we'll get going. Just for my own benefit and to save me writing it down, the clock starts at 3:15. Share a little bit. No, I'm not topping off maize. This is just stinging nails. slowly. Partially to make sure I chop it up when I'm turning, don't put too much strain in the engine. And also partially give any beasties time to escape. We don't want to chop up beasties. We're getting there. long in here. Yep, that's up as high as a bonnet. Almost. Right, we are done. I'm just going to go outside and brush all the seats and everything off the tractor, and then we'll go home. Home time. I want a cup of tea.